Welcome to the Camping and Caravanning Club series of how-to videos. Using liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, in a caravan or motorhome is a simple way to power your appliances for heating, cooking and refrigeration, and means you can camp off-grid away from campsite electric hookups. LPG most commonly comes in a pressurised cylinder, or as it's most commonly known, a gas bottle. One thing every caravaner and motorhomer needs to know is how to change their gas bottle when it runs out. Camping and Caravanning magazine's Ian Hewlett and Candy Evans are here to show you how it's done simply and safely.
In modern camper vans, motorhomes and caravans, gas cylinders can be found in their own lockers, and you get to them through a locker door from the outside of the van, or in this case, inside. In this Adria Twin motorhome, the gas locker has space for 2 bottles. This means you can travel with a spare and swap them when one runs out. And these straps are to hold them securely in place. LPG is stored in the bottle as a liquid under pressure. When the tap is opened and the pressure is reduced, it becomes a gas and fed to the appliance inside. Caravans and motorhomes need a regulator like this to make sure the pressure is right for the cooker, heater and any other gas appliances you'd like to use. In our van, the regulator is fixed and attached to the bottle using a rubber hose pigtail. In older vans, the regulator may be attached to the hose instead. 2 different gases are used by campers, caravanners and in motorhomes: propane or a form of butane. Modern fixed regulators in vehicles generally suit both types, so it doesn't matter which you choose. Though if you're camping in temperatures at or below 4 Celsius, standard butane won't produce sufficient gas, so you'll need to use propane. When your bottle has run out of gas, you'll need to swap it for a fuller one. You can do this yourself, but you'll need to remember most gas have a left-hand thread, the opposite from normal, so the old saying righty-tighty has to be reversed. If you forget, most bottles have open and close arrows marked on the top. First, turn the top valve on the bottle clockwise as far as it will go. This closes the gas supply. Next, loosen the hose. This motorhome has a hand wheel pigtail, so no tools are needed to loosen the nut by turning it clockwise. But in many caravans or motorhomes, you'll need to loosen this nut using a 30mm gas spanner. Here's a top tip: don't tighten the gas connections too much, as over-tightening can damage the seal. This hand wheel and the traditional thin gas spanner are both designed with minimal force in mind to make sure you don't over-tighten things. Swap the empty bottle for a full one. Remove its black blanking cap by unscrewing it clockwise to reveal the valve attachment thread and put the cap on the old cylinder. Screw the nut on the end of the rubber hose pigtail into the valve attachment thread by turning it anti-clockwise by hand to make sure it's not cross-threaded. Fully secure it into the bottle's valve by tightening it gently with a hand wheel or gas spanner. Open the gas bottle valve slowly by turning it anti-clockwise. You'll hear a hiss as the gas fills the van's gas system. A simple method of checking for leaks is by using your nose, as if there's a leak you should be able to smell it. You could use very dilute soapy water in an emergency, or a proper leak test solution, and watch for bubbles around the valve regulator and the hose assembly. If you find a leak, shut off the bottle and investigate it immediately. Make sure the bottle's top valve is closed for transit, unless you have a system that will shut the gas off automatically if there's an incident on the road. It's also worth checking the condition and expiry dates of the hose and regulator, although we'd always recommend an annual gas inspection from a properly trained gas technician.
If you found this video useful, be sure to check out our others in our how-to series on our YouTube channel or on our magazine website. Happy camping, caravanning and motorhoming.